Hey everyone, the Game Piece here. Welcome back to another video. Today I thought I would go in depth on a very important resource for anyone who is interested in getting into competitive Temtem play. This is going to be a website known as Temteam. I'm going to have a link for it in the description below, but this is going to be a website that is invaluable for you if you're interested, like I said, in competitive Temtem. So today I thought I would run over the features of the site and pretty much just give you a broad overview of what the site is capable of and why you should pretty much check it out. Alright, so when you first load up the Temteam page, you're going to be brought to this screen here. It'll show you a blank screen with no Temtem on it on the left hand side. So if you click on one of these buttons, it'll bring up a list of every single available Temtem in the game right now, and you can also go ahead and search it at the top. So for instance, let's see, if I wanted to bring up Wolfie, you could just type in V and it'll bring it up right there for you. You can just go ahead and click on that to add it to your team. Once you have it added to your team, you'll be able to select any sort of characteristics for this Temtem that you want, including the trait, the techniques, the gear items, as well as go in depth and build a specific TV build that you want to use. So it has every single trait here for every Temtem, every single level up move, including egg moves and training course moves, as well as, like I said, all of the gear items in the game currently so far. So what you can do here as well, if you want to go ahead and mess around with the TV builds, if you take a look here, you can set the level if you want to set that, but max for competitive play right now is 58, so you'll go ahead and usually just leave it at that level, and then you can go ahead and mess around with this cap here. It'll cap out, it won't let you go over 500, that's the cap for TV values for TV builds. So you can kind of mess around here and play around with what TV spread you want to go for. It's really helpful and beneficial for coming up with certain particular TV spreads and also coming up with like optimizing TV spreads. As you see here, it really tells you like in real time without having to update anything if you gain an extra point or the minimum points that you need to be able to reach that next break point. So that is very beneficial, very vital to have. You can do that for every single Temtem on your team. Let's just select a bunch of random ones here, blah, blah, blah. Obviously, you won't have this team. But yeah, so you can just slot in a bunch of different random ones. And once you have your team all set and ready to go, have everything all, let's just, for the sake of saving it here, we can go ahead and slot in whatever on here, and yeah. So let's say you have this team all set and ready to go on this website, but you want to save it for future use or share it with some friends to get some feedback on it. You do have a couple options here. There is an option to log into the website. You can do so by just connecting your Discord account. It actually is really nifty. If you just go ahead and click on this login button down here, it'll bring up the Discord app and link your Discord account to Temteam, allowing you to link your teams to that directly. The other option for you, if you didn't want to log in, is share your Temteam here. You can go ahead and copy this link and bookmark that, and it'll go ahead and bring up this team every single time you access that link. So that's another option for you. There are also a few different other buttons on the side here. For instance, if you wanted to do a story team only, you can just go ahead and hit toggle competitive, and it'll shrink it down to 6 Temtem slots for the story versus the 8 that are necessary for competitive play. There's also team coverage here, where you can go ahead and take a look at the coverage of your overall team. There's also team resistances, where you can take a look at what Tems are going to resist certain types better than others, and kind of take a look and see what, for instance, you want to resist better. But those are not the only features of Temteam. There's actually a damage calculator on here as well. If you go ahead and click on this tab, it'll bring up a list of different options for you. Go ahead and click on damage calculator, and it'll bring you right to this screen here. It's really helpful here for building specific TV spreads and pretty much just planning out what you're going to want to do with a specific Temtem. So for instance here, let's just pull up a scenario with Platimus and Mudred here. If you take a look here, you can set any sort of TV spread on both of these Temtem, as well as choose if they're going to be attacking, what tack they're going to be using, what trait they have, what gear they have. Pretty much influence everything. If they have any sort of modifiers like stat boost, everything. It really has everything that you could want in a damage calculator. Extremely beneficial if you want to, like I said, come up with an accurate TV spread. So definitely don't underestimate this tool. I've used this countless times when coming up with certain TV spreads for my teams. So if you want to have something that is reliable and very easy to use, this is going to be your best option. But that pretty much covers it for everything that there is to talk about as far as Temteam goes. This is a very helpful site, very useful if you're getting into competitive play, like I said. Definitely take a look at this site. You can can save your teams, link it to Discord for easy access. Definitely go give the developers some love. Tylo, who is a Discord mod in the official Temtem Discord, he is the developer of this website, so definitely show some love to him if you are interested in showing some support. But hopefully this video helped you out and shed some light on a very helpful community resource for you for competitive Temtem. If you guys did like the video, please feel free to leave a like and subscribe for more Temtem content in the future. Thank you guys so much for watching, and hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day.